The Go Local studio. So now I would like to welcome my next guest here to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I believe Donna Criscuolo with the
Hi.
Classical Alumni Association is here.
Hi.
I appreciate your coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
So Classical High School here next year will be celebrating.
Yeah, 175 years.
175 years.
It's one of the oldest public schools in the country.
And we always know its role here in Providence, but to be reminded of that, 175 years.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, I'm not a Rhode Island native, so I didn't know anything about classical until I started working for the Alumni Association. What a special place. You know, it really is the crown jewel of Providence.
And how long have you been working with them for?
Just about a year. May will be a year.
And you've got so much going on, which is why I wanted to bring you in. You've got a big event coming up,
Yep.
recognizing some folks. So
Yeah.
wanted to ask you about that to tell viewers what's on tap.
So Monday, April 24th is our 11th annual Distinguished Alumni Awards. We honor the alumni for their distinction throughout their careers. We're honoring 5 really amazing people. Maurice Feingold from the class of 1950. He's a nationally renowned architect. I believe he's licensed in like 17 states or something. Charlie Hall, who's an iconic local comedian and artist. He's from the class of 1974. Dr. Robert Satloff, who is a historian. He's an author and he's a Mideast peace expert. And he's from the class of 1979. And then we have Jonathan Levine, who is a very successful businessman, but an amazing philanthropist. He's one of those people that just, gives back and does great things for society. He's the class of 84. And then we have our youngest inductee, our honoree ever, our first millennial from the class of 2002, Ana Regis Rodriguez. And she's a broadcast journalist. She's an AP award-winning journalist, I should say. She was with the Weather Channel, and now she's with the CBS affiliate in Boston, so she's back in the region, and we're happy to have her.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I've got actually the awardees right here. So what a wonderful way to recognize all of those classical alumni who have made contributions. But you're growing. You're looking to grow the organization. How big is the organization? And obviously, just you want to reach out to folks who might not be part of it.
Yeah, well, we do have quite a vast database. We have about 10,000 people on file, which is a homegrown database, just through the years of alumni trying to chug this thing along. And in this last year and moving forward, we're really trying to add some structure to that and open the gates wide. So we're really reaching out on social media. We're here on Go Local Prov, and just really trying to run more events that have more mass appeal.
So you've got quite the lineup coming up this year.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the event coming up for the alumni is the awards is April 24th.
Yes.
But you also have, coming up, the Hall of Fame induction, Sunday, June 11th in Smithfield?
Yes.
Talk to us about
12
that.
acres. So that's student athletes, coaches, and teams that, have done great, outstanding things. They get nominated into the Hall of Fame. We induct them on the 11th of June, and that's where the seniors get their varsity letter and their varsity pin as well. So it's it's a really nice evening.
So a combination of current students and then Hall of Fame inductees.
Yeah.
So it's just a big classical purple love fest.
Totally.
Great sports tradition at classical. And speaking of, I did mention the purple. I do recall them from my competing days back in high school. The purple and white party at the Coast Guard House.
This is the first annual purple and white beach party. Get your school colors on. Bring your spirit. We're going to be on the roof on July 21st, which is a Friday, from 6 to 10. We're going to have a DJ, some food, cash bar, and it's just a great night to hang out. So we're looking forward to that.
So you'll be promoting that as that gets closer as well. That's July 21st at the Coast Guard House, where the purple and white. Another event coming up this summer, the golf tournament.
Our 10th annual golf tournament, at Agawam Hunt. So this is the 10th year we've done it. It's always a wonderful success. And both the golf tournament and the Hall of Fame, the proceeds go directly to the athletic department. So we help to fund things like uniforms and equipment and athletic trainers and things of that nature.
And that's coming up in August. And then what do you have planned for the 175th?
Well, we have some things in the work. We're going to have a year of celebration, really. And we want to involve the school and the students as well. So it's going to be, stay tuned. Look at our website, classicalalumni.org. Stay in touch, get in touch with me. But we're going to do some nice celebratory events throughout the year.
Facebook page?
Yep, Facebook page, Instagram, the whole nine. We're working on
connecting. So I know you've got these events with recognizing award winners. Do you find a lot of the membership tends to be what's the average age of the membership? And are you trying to get perhaps maybe younger alumni who are sticking around here to be a part of it?
Yeah, I would say the way the Alumni Association started about 15 years ago, it definitely was like a social club. People just wanted to get together and reminisce and hang out and do some good and raise some money for the school and for the alumni. So it definitely skews a little bit older, but we're opening the gates wide. We really want to reach our grads from the 80s and 90s. So if you're out there, contact us, get involved. We can always use volunteers. Come to an event. We want to hear from you. So yeah, definitely trying to grow with the younger generation.
With the younger generation. So we've got the presence, got the social media presence.
Yep.
How many folks do you think you might expect at the upcoming awards dinner?
We're looking at about 200 people.
Excellent.
And there's still seats available, so you can go on our website, classicalumni.org, and register and read more about these amazing people.
Want to reconnect?
Yeah.
Is Charlie Hall going to do any comedy?
I don't know. You never know. You just never know. He's going to have the podium, so you just never know.
Charlie Hall was in here the other week talking with Molly O'Brien during the lifestyle segment about his comedy and his Ocean State Follies, and he is just a funny guy.
I heard he's bringing it back.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That's why he was here.
Great.
He was at B. Paley's restaurant in East Providence and just cracking us up here in the studio. I mean, there's such a diverse array of classical alumni. Do you reach out to folks around the country as well?
Yeah, I mean, they're all over the world. I mean, what these alumni go on to do is amazing, and they're all over the world. So we do our best. They reach us, actually. We don't have to reach them. They're always. Here's the thing about classical that I've come to know. It is a strong community, and the alumni are so dedicated to the preservation of that school and the tradition. So, like for instance, this fall we had our 50th reunion for the class of 1966. Over 100 people showed up.
Wow.
They're all friends. They're all connected. I mean, have you ever heard of that?
That's a big. No, where'd you do the reunion?
They did it at Guam Hunt, actually. Yeah, they had a whole weekend. It was amazing. Yeah.
Is that a big part of it? Doing the for every class of the 50th. There's one every year.
Yeah, there is. It's true. We're trying to take reunions under our umbrella a little bit so that we could add some structure and help the classes because they've been on their own putting them together.
Yes.
So we're hoping that as we get these milestone reunions kind of running, that we can get more people involved and connected. That's really what we're looking to do.
And get some more involved there.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about, you're having the event with, for the Hall of Fame, and you bring the students in. Mm-hmm. Benefiting the school, how are you looking to impact the school through the work with the Alumni Association?
So we fill the gap between where the school budget leaves off and the needs of the school. And, anybody who knows what's going on in public education, I mean, school budgets have not increased since before the recession, and things go up. There's inflation and, labor costs and everything just increases, and the school budgets stay flat, which actually means that they're decreasing.
Yes.
So we help, the principal will tell you that without the Alumni Association, he couldn't run the school.
Wow.
And this is like nationwide. It's not unique to Classical. It's not unique to Providence. The difference is that Classical has a vibrant and generous alumni community, and that really is what makes the difference.
So does the principal ask for specific things, or do you just sort of hand over the money and say what you need to, we know what you know the needs, so how does that work?
We have a really great working relationship with Scott Barr, the principal there, and every year when we're doing our budget and our strategic planning, he gives us a list of what he foresees as the needs to be.
The wish list.
Yeah. So we work on that, and we raise funds towards that and do our best to fulfill it. And we also offer teacher grants, so the teachers get to apply to grants that we grant to them for any extracurricular activities they want or things that they need in their classroom that they're not getting through the budget. So we do our best to support them as much as we can.
So what are some of the needs? Is it athletic needs? Is it things for the classroom? And what are the needs? So if the person who's like, I'm a classical alum, I'd like to get involved.
Yeah, what do I give?
Do you have dues?
No, we are not a membership alumni association at all. Really, we run events and we have an annual campaign, an annual drive every year that is helps us to fund what we're doing at the school. The needs could be anything from, AP tuition. We send the teachers to college to get their certification every year.
Okay.
And we actually Classical has probably the highest amount of AP courses offered this side of the Mississippi.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really known for its academic excellence, and that is one of the standards that we want to help maintain.
Yes.
We send kids on field trips. We pay for travel for clubs. We pay dues. We're helping the lacrosse team go from being a club to being an actual scholastic sport.
Yes.
So it's things of those nature that just aren't in the budget.
That the alumni organization comes out to try to help and to fill. Yeah. And so the event coming up is April 24th.
April 24th at the Providence Marriott.
At the Marriott. And again, if folks want to get more information about
go to our website, classicalumni.org.
classicalumni.org, and the same thing for the Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, it's all there.
Can find out more about that. So again, just want to run through the events that are coming up. So if you're at a classical alumni, I know you did bring on Erica Gomes to do some public relations work.
She's a friend of yours.
I do know Erica. This is Providence. It's a small world.
Small town.
I've had some Erica's cooking before. So
yeah, I heard she's starting a catering company.
She's a phenomenal cook, and she'll do a great job doing PR coming up. But just another additional plug for you. Again, you have the Hall of Fame induction going on Sunday, June 11th. That's at 12 Acres in Smithfield. The Purple and White Party at the Coast Guard House. Big blowout. You'll probably see more stuff on Go Local. You know, it's summertime. It's fun. Go. You know, if you're at Classical, go back and meet some folks that you haven't reconnected with. The golf tournament at Agawam Hunt.
Yep.
And again, next year, the 175th anniversary. I may keep tabs because I know a bunch of my classmates when I went to the Dr. Martin Luther King School made their way up to Classical.
Okay.
So I'll keep an eye out. I know there's Classical alums out there. I'm watching you.
We can make you an honorary alum. How about that?
An honorary alum. Went to a couple schools. I would love to be an honorary Classical alum.
Me too.
Well, I'm sure it's a wonderful organization of folks to work with and really, again, increase awareness, get more folks involved with the alumni organization as you're helping out the school here today. Great organization. Donna Criscuolo, I appreciate you coming in to speak with us today.